of inspiring people to get more out of life, educating them on ways to go about it, and providing opportunities to make it happen. You've been blessed and fortunate to witness and be a part of us serving more than 50,000 people since getting this great company started back in December of 2014. That's when we launched the company. So we are entering into our 5th year of business. We are extremely blessed to be able to do something like this, and the best part is we're just getting started because the best is indeed yet to come. So I want to go ahead and jump into what I got to talk to you about. Of course, we want to celebrate, and we're going to be doing some more of that next month in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be having a Blueprint for Success seminar. So you can actually get registered for that in your members lounge. Log in. That'll be the first flyer that you see. The banner, when you log in, you can click on that to get registered for the event, January 18th and 19th. Again, in Atlanta, Georgia. You don't want to miss the event. A lot of the things I'm going to be talking about right now, we're going to be training on in depth at that event. Okay. We're going to show you how to take your business and what you're doing and your finances to the next level. So you want to make sure you don't miss that event. And again, get registered in your members lounge. But what I'm here to talk about is to give you 10, count them, 10 announcements that's really going to blow your mind. It's taking our company to another level. And I promise you that we have really ironed out a lot of the kinks in our system, in our offerings. We have narrowed down and found our focus. And I'm telling you right now that the year of 2020 is going to be the year of domination. I really believe we found our lane. I really believe that, we are going to differentiate ourselves from other people in our industry, in the form of affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing and network marketing. We're definitely going to differentiate ourselves in the industry of financial services. So I want everybody to understand what we are and who we are is a company that offers people an opportunity to be able to gain better credit, whether it be personally or in their business, and also have access to money. So when people ask, what do we do at Nove? It's all about credit and money, right? And at the end of the day, obviously, if people have good credit, they have access to money, then they have great finances. And that's what we actually provide for people. So let's go ahead and jump into these 10 announcements. And the cool thing is I'm not going to go into grave detail about each and every announcement today because I'm going to give you a video every other day until the end of the month, until January 1st, giving you more details on each and every announcement I'm rolling out with. As you can see here, it says all announcements delivered by January 1st, 2020. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be available until then. But the bottom line is you can count on all of them being available by the first of the year. All right. So again, congratulations on hanging around. If you've been here since day one, I really appreciate it. And I'm quite humble that you would choose to be affiliated with our company, our brand, our mission, and what we're doing to change lives. And even if you've been here just 5 months or 5 weeks or even 5 days, thank you for being a part of this great company. And I promise you that I'm going to lead this company with integrity. And I promise you that we're going to continue to do things to help people change their lives all over this country. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Announcement number one of 10 is access to credit attorneys. And many of you already have seen this. We actually had this on a flyer that we put out at the beginning of the month, actually in the last month, saying that Nove Money Basic gives our current and new customers access to credit attorneys. Well, how does this work? Basically, it means is if we find any issue where the credit bureaus could be, violating the Fair Credit Reporting Act, instead of us continuously trying to deal with it back and forth, we refer your file over to the credit attorneys, and the credit attorneys will actually represent you and sue the credit bureaus. And because you're an active paid customer with Nove Money, guess what? There's no charge in addition to you. They'll actually do that for you. And if the suit is won, guess what? You get paid. So you're not paying anything additional, but you're actually earning money for that once it happens. And speaking to the attorneys, and I'm going to have them on webinars in the near future, they're talking about how you have clients, some, see a few $100s, some see $500, and some see tens of thousands of dollars. Even someone they represented not too long ago, they were saying got over $1 million settlement because of damages associated with them not fixing their credit report when they were supposed to. So this is something that's truly, truly, truly going to be a game changer to a phenomenal product and service that we already offer. Okay, but this is for individuals who are with the basic plan. They have access to credit attorneys moving forward. And what you're going to see in the members lounge and in the customer portal here prior to January 1st is a tab that says credit attorneys. And if they're an active customer, they'll be able to log in, click that tab, and submit their information and their situation to the credit attorneys. They'll reach out to them, and then they'll tell them if they have a case, they'll take it on, no extra charge to you or your customer. And then hopefully, within a few months, they are able to get a judgment and get paid and get it off their credit report. So that's super, super exciting. No additional cost for the Nove Money Basic, but of course, we're adding more value. The second announcement, 2 out of 10, okay, is access to debt collection attorneys. This is very exciting as well. Why? It's because we have so many people that are always sending these debt collection letters and attempting for us to work with them and write letters and get them to verify the debts. And a lot of times we get them to take the debts off the credit report and to stop contacting, our clients. But the awesome thing about this feature now is, our first measure is not just to get them to validate the debt, but our first measure is to pass on these collection letters to the debt collection attorneys. Because if the debt collection attorneys see after they get these letters that there's a clear violation of the Fair Debt Collections Act, then guess what? These attorneys are going to sue the debt collection companies. Then what happens? Well, the client can actually get up to $500 per collection account. So if you got 2 collections accounts or 5 collections accounts or 10 collections accounts, you pass those over. And if there's anything in that letter that's violating the Fair Debt Collections Act, they sue. You can get up to $500 per letter. Okay, and we're not just talking about for the customers, but you as an affiliate, that actually can happen for you too. If you have this and you're on the premium service, you'll have access to these debt collection attorneys. And one of the things I want y'all to understand is not only about them being in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act or them being in violation of the Fair Debt Collections Act, but also including if there are any damages associated with the violation. That's where the big money comes in. I want you to think about it. Maybe this caused some issues between you and your spouse. They're literally writing checks and settlements, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 when these situations cause divorce. People getting sick, having high blood pressure. They're able to submit that information in court, and they get $10,000 and $20,000 in damages on top of the $500 fee they got just for the collection that was won in court in terms of when the lawsuit went through. So this is major, 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 major value for every single customer that decides to get onto the Nove Premium service, okay? Nove Money Premium. They'll have access to the debt collection attorneys. So this really, should put you in the mindset that you want to make sure you enroll as many people for Nove Money Premium as possible when they get started, because all they have to do is submit their information over, in their portal, to these debt collection attorneys. They're going to get back with them within 24 hours and then let them know, okay, we're going to review your case. And within the next week or two, let them know if they're going to go ahead and sue those collection companies. So that's something I'm excited about. The collection attorneys that we're working with, the credit attorneys that we're working with, they've actually been doing this over 3 decades. They do it in all 50 states. So it's a very unique situation, and nobody out there is doing what we're doing right now. So you should be super excited about this addition. Moving on to number 3. You got to be even more excited. Let me tell you why, because this is something that we've been doing in terms of offering funding for businesses. But one thing that's going to change starting in the beginning of January is if you get somebody to apply for funding, not only now are we going to be handling that in-house. Okay, we have direct relationships with lenders, and we're going to be submitting these files. We're going to be watching the files. We're going to be taking the information from the customers and the clients. But what happens now is if they're funded, you'll hear me refer to that a lot as we move forward. It's called UBF. And UBF is good for individuals who have over a 700 credit score that's just starting a business. And typically, when you just start a business, it's very difficult for you to get startup funding because the banks would be taking a risk on a business that has no history. They don't even know if your business is going to be able to make money. But with this UBF concept, you can get multiple lines of revolving credit, if you have over a 700 credit score. In some other areas, it kind of depends on what your situation looks like, whether you can get 10 or 20,000, or we can even offer up to 150,000. Then on top of that, we can offer up to $150,000 in loans for startups. So that's like a total of $300,000 for people who have the perfect situation. But the bottom line is this. If there was a scenario where you got somebody, approved and they got $100,000 in startup funding, your commission on that would be $3,000. Now, that's in addition to whatever else they bought for you. Maybe they got the business credit builder. That's the business credit finance suite, and you got a $500 commission, but you actually get a percentage of the funding, not just the first time, but every single time they qualify for funding, you get paid. Okay. So that's something to really be excited about. We also, right now, I'm working with the developers, to make sure when they fill out their applications, their information will flow through our systems, and you'll be able to have a report in your members lounge that's going to show you everyone who you submitted. Okay. Everyone that filled out loan applications, and also what their status is. So you can see where they are in the process. And also you can see if you've gotten paid yet or not on those particular clients. So I want y'all to understand, this is next level stuff. This is what you do when you've been in business for 5 years and you're out here kicking butt and creating your own lane. That's what we're doing here with Nove. So you should get super excited because it's only going to get better in the years to come. Let's move on to number 4. I know y'all said, man, that's great stuff. And we're only 3 announcements in. Well, let's move to number 4. Number 4 is our email training campaign for new customers and affiliates. One of the things that we know we need to do a better job of from a corporate perspective is not only training, but just really the consistency of being able to get the capture and maintain the attention of new customers that we bring on, capture and maintain the attention of new affiliates that we bring on. So what we wanted to do was to implement some technology and also some copy and information where we can keep these new customers informed when they get started and educated, so they won't, be thinking that their credit score is going to go up by 800 points in the matter of 2 weeks, and they won't get frustrated, if something doesn't happen, like, the bureaus don't return their letters. We're giving them information, every 3 or 4 days, they're going to receive an email educating them about their situation, educating them about what to do with their credit, keeping them updated and aware of what's going on with their situation. So over time, what happens is, we retain more customers. Okay, they'll keep paying their auto pay each and every month because not only do they know we're serving them, but also we're educating and we're empowering them. The same thing with the affiliates. When they get signed up, not only do we want to get them that initial email, but we want to be able to communicate with them, every 3 or 4 days, let them know, hey, have you done this? Hey, you need to watch this. Hey, you need to listen to this. Hey, you need to read this. And making sure we keep them engaged and empowered and encouraged to be able to stay on track to reach their goals and reach their dreams. All right. So that's going to be activated here within the next few weeks. And again, by January 1st for sure. But that's something that's really going to help you in your business to keep them on track. Okay. Number 5. Okay. Number 5 out of 10 is the new partner program we're going to be rolling out. We're not going to put a lot of marketing behind this. What I mean, we're not going to produce brochures for it. We're not going to put it, real bright and loud on the front page. What we're doing with this partner program is giving you an opportunity to be able to engage people who may not be interested in an affiliate program because they consider themselves professional and they don't want to be a part of something where you got to get people to get people, and they don't want to have an affiliate website, where somebody goes to their site and they see them affiliated with this, so what we're doing is we're allowing individuals who are perfect for our model, okay, who fit within our vertical of financial services, and they need people to be credit worthy to deal with them, like real estate agents, like car dealerships, like financial planners, okay, individuals who run across people all the time who have bad credit and they need a solution. Well, when they join the partner program, which, by the way, they would have to qualify. Everyone couldn't join the partner program. Someone who would be qualified to join the partner program is somebody who's already in the financial services industry, somebody who already has a book of potential clients, like CPAs, like financial planners, like tax advisors, like car dealerships, real estate agents, real estate brokers, bankers. Okay, these individuals, they're gonna anybody that goes to the partner program page of the website is gonna have to answer some questions. Based on those answering those questions, they're either gonna pass or fail in terms of being qualified. Even like an influencer, maybe they don't have a financial services company, but maybe they got 1 million followers. That means they can influence the people who follow them to be able to take a look at something. And the majority of them probably have bad credit. Well, guess what? They have an opportunity to be able to get started at that point as a partner. So once they get started, they'll immediately be set up with a portal where all they do is enter the information for their clients, or they can be able to get their client enrolled, and then we take over from there. Okay, we pay them a commission, but guess what? You as the affiliate will get 10% of the invoices every single month. So that means whatever revenue that partner brings in, let's say if they're billing $10,000, they're bringing in $10,000 a month. Okay, you'll get $1,000, for bringing that partner to the table. So that's something you should be excited about, okay? Because you may end up getting a partner that does $100,000 a month in revenue. Then guess what? You're going to get $10,000 a month from that partner. Now, again, this program is only for people that fit the mold. And on our website, even if they think they fit the mold, after they answer those questions, if they fail, then guess what? They don't fit the mold. But if they pass and we approve them on the back end, then they'll be in a position to be able to start building their partner program business with Nove. We'll even build them a fully custom website for a fee. But the bottom line is that's going to be a great addition to what we have. We've already been testing it right now. We have influencers that are already on our platform that are already making Nove sales and receiving commissions and things of that nature. So you all are going to be excited about this. Number 6, boom, here's another big one. Nove Money, do it yourself. Well, what is this? Okay, we have people that obviously get our services because it's done for you. But there's a huge market of people out there that do searches every single day on do-it-yourself credit repair because they know they can do it themselves. So what we want to do is give them that option, not necessarily to just try to take over that market or try to dip into that market of do-it-yourself. Let me tell you why we did it. We did it because this was an opportunity to get the people that think they want to do it themselves and then influence them through us giving them more information and value to let us do it for them. Okay. A modern, a way to look at that is something they call reverse psychology. Okay. But the bottom line is if somebody got this product and they wanted to do it themselves, there's more than enough value for them to actually do it themselves. And the cool thing about it, it's only going to be $50 one time. They pay this $50 one time for the DIY. They're going to get, I think it's like 23 different letter templates. They're going to get, different information on how to get rid of, medical bills and bankruptcies. There's all kind of stuff in that kit, okay, for $50 one time. And after they get it, they're going to be a little overwhelmed with how much it is they have to do by themselves. And a small percentage of those people are still going to do it. And they're going to become successful. They're going to get good credit doing it themselves. But the majority of those people are going to say, you know what? This is a great company. This is great information. But let me upgrade to the basic, or let me upgrade to the premium because this is too much for me to do myself. So that means you would make a commission off the DIY. Then you make a commission off the basic or the premium. So the cool thing is, even with it being $50, you're going to make a $15 direct commission when you sell the Nove Money DIY to a customer. All right. So that's really exciting. And then you're going to make $2 down 5 levels. So if you have affiliates in your organization down 5 levels, every time they sell one, you'll make $2. And guess what? When their customers upgrade, then you're going to get paid off that as well. When your customers upgrade, you'll get paid off that as well. So that's really, really exciting. I'm excited for you. It's a lot of great value. Put a lot of work in to make sure we package this bad boy where it would be some really good rate value for our customers. Number 7, booyah, here's another great announcement. Nove Money Funnels. Now, we've been looking at over the past several months ways where we could be innovative and also meet industry standards when it comes to reaching out to potential customers, when it comes to reaching out to potential affiliates, and making sure over the course of time we're able to be consistent with our follow-up. And that's one of the things over the last 30 days we've been intentional about, is having a system in place that will be effective over time. So even after you meet somebody for the first time, they may come back to you in 3 or 4 weeks to sign up because you had them in a sales funnel. All right, so we're going to be producing 4 funnels that are going to be on the domain whynovemoney.com. So this is a separate website from novemoney.com. All right, this is nothing I'm telling you about that we're thinking about doing. We actually have funnels that have already been implemented and autoresponders and things of that nature. So by January 1st, you're going to have access, if you choose to get the Nove funnels, to 4 different funnels. We're talking about the business credit funnel for people who are interested in building their business credit and getting funding. We're talking about the franchise funnel. Those are for people, obviously that want to start their own credit services business. They can offer the personal and the business credit and the funding and things of that nature. And you get $2,500 for every person that you get to purchase that. You want a lot of people in that funnel, don't you? Okay. Then you got the affiliate funnel. Then you got the potential customer funnel. So 4 different funnels that's going to be available to you by January 1st. So that's something to really be excited about. Let me tell you something else that's really exciting. This is going to be more affordable than any other funnel package you could pretty much find anywhere. So I'm excited about that as well. I'm not going to give it to you right now. I'll wait until we do the big rollout within the next couple of weeks. But you're really going to be excited about not only the look and feel and the information that's within it, but also the price, which is always a great thing. Number 8, affiliate levels enhancements. Okay, this is something, again, is going to get people excited, right? And with affiliate level enhancements, we're just going to be adding a few things to each level. I'm still finalizing the details on those things, but by January 1st, they will be in place. One of the things I can tell you is that the affiliate program level, which is the $50 level, okay, that level will include the Nove DIY. So that means if somebody joins at that level, they still could work on their credit. I mean, imagine that. Now you could tell someone, no matter what level they join as an affiliate in Nove, they can actually work on getting better credit and making money at the same time. See, if they start at the $50 level, they can get on a DIY. But when they get on a DIY, that's just going to make them want to upgrade to the $249, which is the plus, so we can do it for them. And also so they can make more money, okay? There's cool marketing tools that we're going to be throwing into the upper levels as well, and you'll learn more about that, okay, here in the near future, all right? Again, before January the 1st, but that's just something I wanted to share with y'all that's going to, really, really, be a benefit and an advantage to you all when you try to get other people involved. What I recommend is, if you have not upgraded yet, all the way up to the pro, right now, while this promotion is going on for $299, you need to do it like yesterday. Now, I know you can't go back in time. You don't have a machine. Yesterday is the past, okay? Today is the present, and you know it how it ends. Tomorrow is a gift, okay? Well, treat yourself, baby, and get upgraded to the Affiliate Program Pro. It's $200 off. Do that ASAP, all right? And you definitely want to, because when we implement these enhancements, you don't want to be left behind, okay? And you don't want to also pay the $200 extra you're going to have to pay to get there when the announcements are made. All right, number 9. Man, listen, I told you it was going to get better. Now, we already talked about the credit attorneys. We already talked about the debt collection attorneys. But what I didn't mention at the time was you're also going to get paid. I mean, imagine that. You being able to get your clients to submit their collection letters, right? So you get them started at premium, but not only is there an advantage for you to get them to submit their letters so they can get paid, but guess what? You're going to get them to submit their letters so you can get paid. The clients will earn up to $500 per collection letter, okay? Per collection account. Let me correct that. Up to $500 per collection account. And you as the affiliate earn up to $100 per election account. So on average, if they're getting $500 per account, you get $100 per account. So if they got 10 accounts, they make $5,000, you make $1,000. And you also made the money that you earn off of them getting started at that level of the premium. And if they're paying $79 a month, you're getting $8 a month off the premium. Y'all can't tell me we ain't got the best thing out there. Nobody else is rocking like this. Nobody else is offering this much value for this price and paying out the way we're paying out. I'm telling you what you got to do. You got to go to work. I'm telling you what you got to do. You got to share this thing. Now, last but not least, okay, we're finally at number 10. Okay, let me get everything in the circle. Number 10, okay? There it is, number 10. All right, everything's in there. Speaking of sharing, okay? Speaking of being able to communicate this business in a way where everyone can understand it and being consistent with it. Because let me tell you, in the past, many of you have been more successful than other people because you're a better communicator. Many of you have been more successful than other people because you don't mind walking up to people. You don't mind recruiting. Many of you learn the art of doing presentations, webinars, conference calls. But what if I told you, now going into January 1, 2020, we all have a tool that we're going to be consistent with, and everybody's going to be able to blow this thing up because we're going to be able to communicate. Communicate, okay? Now I need some water or something. Anyway, I'm almost done. You're going to be able to communicate consistently in the right way, professionally, and something that's really going to engage the audience in no other way. Check this out. Number 10, I'm about to slide into this thing, is a technology. So what I want to do real quick is hop over to number 10, which is our interactive marketing presentation. What do I mean by interactive marketing presentation? I want you to imagine you being able to send someone a presentation and they decide what they want to see. They decide what they want to listen to, but all the information is consistent. You know, they're able to listen to what the company is all about. But if they only want to hear about personal credit, that's all they choose to hear about and listen to and see. If they only want to hear about business credit and funding, that's all they choose to listen to and see. If they only want to hear about making money, guess what? That's all they have to choose to listen to and see. And if they just want to stop the presentation in the middle and get started, they can do that too. The other cool thing is everything communicates with you to let you know when they get the presentation, when they open up the presentation. Oh, and by the way, they're going to be answering questions throughout the presentation, and the answers are also going to be sent to you. When they choose to sign up at the end of the presentation, goes directly to your website. At the end of the presentation, they have questions. They can click on, I got questions, and they can set an appointment right there in the presentation to speak with you. And you'll get a text message telling you when they want you to call them back. I know you're thinking to yourself, Rico, it got to be too good to be true. Let me tell you something, baby. It might be too good to be true. But aren't you tired of things being too bad to be true? Probably so. So check it out. We're going to switch over to this video. We're going to show you this walkthrough. You're going to get super excited about what's going on. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to wrap this thing up. All right. So check it out. This is Nove's new way to share Nove. Okay. Our interactive marketing presentation. Check out this walkthrough.
Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this short, fun presentation. It's going to be interactive, so you'll be asked to click your screen from time to time to see only what you're interested in seeing. And you are in total control every step of the way by clicking the menu icon here. We're sure you'll be impressed, and you may one day even look back at this very moment as a turning point in your life. Let's start with a quick question. What is most important to you regarding your finances? Go ahead and click as many as you like.
So you got to think about it. The visitors to your this presentation could be able to answer these questions any way they want to. And the cool thing is, if you send them the presentation, you're going to be getting their responses, so you're going to know exactly what they're looking for. So let's go ahead and just choose a few.
Fantastic. If you had your ideal financial situation today, what would you do?
So let's go ahead and just choose a few.
That's awesome. Having great finances puts you in control and gives you the lifestyle you deserve. Unfortunately, that's not the case with most people in our country. Millions of Americans are struggling financially right now. Imagine if there was a company that gave you the blueprint to financial success. Imagine if a company was about to disrupt the financial services industry the way Uber disrupted the taxi cab industry. Imagine, too, the ability to make money only when you help people get on track to change their financial situation for the better. Well, there's no need to imagine, because that company is here. Go ahead and rub your screen to see the company that's doing just that. If you're on a computer, left-click and hold as you drag your mouse across the screen.
Or they could actually rub it with their finger on their cell phone, but I'm on the computer, so I'm just going to do this.
Nove is empowering communities nationwide to change the trajectory of the current and next generation's future through financial education and solutions. Nove is the feminine meaning of the Latin word novus, which means new or new beginning, and the koru in the logo symbolizes a fresh start. This is exactly what Nove intends to give everyone that comes in contact with us. We inspire people to get more out of life, educate them on how to go about doing it, and provide opportunities to make it happen. Go ahead and choose what you'd like to learn about next, please. We can come back and look at the others, but what would you like to see first?
The awesome thing about this presentation is people can actually choose what they want to learn more about. So instead of sitting through an entire presentation, and they only want to know about business credit and funding, they don't have to learn about the personal credit product. They don't have to learn about the affiliate program with making money. They can just choose to only hear about business credit and funding. If they only want to know about how they can get personal credit better so they can buy a home, they don't have to listen to or look at the information on business credit and funding. They don't have to look at or listen to the information on making money. All they'll do is just click on personal credit. And if somebody wants to know about all three, then guess what? They can look and listen to all three. But the bottom line is this gives them an opportunity to really only focus on and listen to and look at what they're interested in, which means that's going to increase your conversions. So let's go ahead and dive in to this personal credit.
Nove is the first company in the financial services industry to combine software and service solutions to help consumers eliminate debt, manage their money better, improve their credit, and learn to build wealth. This all-in-one financial product is called Nove Money. The most popular component of Nove Money is our complimentary credit education, which helps our customers correct, restore, and build their credit scores. Did you know that having a low credit score can prevent you from progressing financially? Choose the things that you believe a low credit score can keep you from enjoying.
So let's jump in, and of course we know all of these actually.
The answer is actually all of them. So what exactly is considered a low credit score? Go ahead and choose, please.
So we're quizzing them. We're keeping them engaged. That's why we keep asking them so many questions to make them think, to keep them involved in the presentation. No different than what we teach you at Champion Speakers Bootcamp. All right. So let's just choose something here.
According to financial experts, any score below 670 is considered low and needs work to improve your financial progress in life. Take a look at how your credit score impacts your mortgage payment and the interest paid on a $250,000 home with a 30-year mortgage term, opposed to someone who has a 750 credit score. Go ahead and adjust Person A's credit score for Person A to see the different amounts paid.
So check it out. Obviously, it shows you what Person B at a 750 is paying total for their mortgage at the bottom, and then as far as their total interest paid. So let's see if somebody had a 640, what their payments would look like. Okay, so they're paying almost over $300 more per month, but check this out. As far as the mortgage, as far as the interest is concerned, over $100,000 more over the term of that loan, over $100,000 more, right? Total mortgage, well over $100,000 as well. But you go down the 570 credit score, this person is literally paying more than double in interest for the same exact house. I mean, we're talking about more than $200,000 more in interest for the same exact loan. So it really shows them the power of having great credit and why they should want to choose Nove to get started.
As you can see, good credit makes a big difference. You may be shocked, but the bureaus that are responsible for this 3-digit number that controls our lives do not monitor or verify anything on our credit reports. So in 1970, the U.S. Congress passed a bill called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This gave all Americans the right to dispute and/or investigate any item on their credit report. Well, our process helps you clear up negative, unverifiable items on your credit report, in turn, helping to increase your credit score. Our credit education and restoration process works like this. You enroll in the Nove Money program and receive an email to follow a simple 4-step system. Your credit, debt elimination, and budgeting portals are then immediately activated. The initial round of dispute letters is then sent to the credit bureaus on your behalf. The credit bureaus have up to 45 days to respond. You send the bureau responses back to Nove. Your account is then updated and the next round of letters sent, if needed. You're also offered credit building resources for further credit improvement. You are educated and your credit score improves. We know you may be thinking, this sounds great, but does it really work? Naturally, the speed of results will vary based on a person's situation, but click on each to see what some of our customers say, and click Move Ahead when you're ready to go on.
So you can actually click on per visitor can click on these. They can actually see the whole testimonial and even a screenshot, so they can see this is actually a real post that was made on social media of these different individuals. So it's really, really cool, right?
Pretty amazing, right? Many companies charge hundreds to get started with services like ours, and some even charge thousands. And given the information we've shared, in many situations, it is worth it. But with Nove Money, you can get started for less than $200. That's right, only $199 upfront, and then only $49 per month. Having issues with debt collectors calling your phone? With Nove Money Premium, for just $30 more per month, Nove will provide assistance with responding to threatening collection letters, negotiating a lower amount, or to get them to prove you even owe the debt. If they cannot, the debt is removed. Premium even gives you access to debt collection attorneys to address illegal acts by debt collection companies, and many other great features, at no extra charge. But what if your credit isn't that bad? Well, we have solutions for you too. Go ahead and choose another topic to learn about, or move ahead when you're ready to move on.
All right, so we're not going to go through all of them. I just wanted you to see what this is, and we'll go through the rest of these once we roll out with it.
So by now, you probably have a better understanding of why people all over the country are so excited about Nove. The only question is, how can Nove help you? Go ahead and click your screen to start improving your financial situation and your life.
All right. So at the end, it'll ask them, which route they like to take. Become a customer by improving their personal credit, build a business credit and get funding, make money while improving their finances, or if they're not ready to move forward yet and they have questions, they can click that, right? And it'll actually encourage them to set an appointment, and it'll send you a text message and let you know what time they want to speak. If they say not right now, to thank them for coming, and it'll text you and let you know what they chose with that. But since we went down the credit pathway, let's go ahead and click this and see what it tells us to do.
Fantastic. The first step on your journey to accomplishing your goals with good credit is to pick from one of these Nove Money plans. Once you see the plan you'd like to enroll with, click Move Ahead.
All right. So obviously they can see what comes along with these particular plans right here, and then they can decide, after they want to move forward, they just click Move Ahead.
In a moment, you will click the Get Started button on your screen. That will take you to a page that looks like this. Simply click here and fill in the information.
All right. You can't tell me that wasn't the best thing that you've ever seen in your life. And you only saw, probably about a third of the presentation, because the other pathways you haven't seen yet. So we're finalizing some changes, and that's going to be available again before January 1st. And I'm telling you right now, when everyone gets this presentation and starts putting it out there, your business is about to explode. Okay. Why? Because 2020 is the year of domination. There's no way we worked this long, came this far to settle. Nah, man, all we've been doing is warming up. All we've been doing is making sure we build a foundation good enough so when the momentum hits, we're able to take this thing to the 100 millionaires that we promised to create by 2024. And I'm just so glad, thankful, blessed, and grateful that you would choose to be right here with us along the way. God bless. And again, happy anniversary, Nove, for your 5th year. Now we're on to the next 5, to number 10. We'll see y'all next time.